Hello. Oh, yeah. It has been quite some time. Welcome back to not another Shartimus Prime video. Fuck that guy. We're not talking Shartimus Prime here. This is a Russ toy review. All right. We're looking at the animated Scorpion from Marvel Legends. This came out in 2022. And sorry, it's been so long since I've posted a Russ toy reviews video. It's been a couple months, but I'm going to get back on it. And starting off with a Marvel Legend over here. So, I knew what I was getting when I ordered this. One reason why this video is taking so long is because I'm not that excited about it. I mentioned in the previous Scorpion review, and I'll do comparisons later on. I already brought this guy out over here, but it's the same figure, just repainted to look more cartoon accurate and look a little bit more 90s. It says Scorpion Sting in multiple languages right there. He has two fists in the picture, but only one fist right here from the actual figure, so no interchangeable hands. Boom! There's the back of the box right there for your fucking face. You can see, you get a blueprint image right there. There's Scorpion. And then the read-up says, possessing superhuman athleticism and a mechanical battlesuit, the Scorpion is driven by his obsessive hatred for Spider-Man. They should have mentioned the hands. His hands are terrifying. Like, the hands are probably, I think, equally as threatening as the Stinger, because he's got these super strong hands. It's like one of those abilities that's kind of forgotten with the Scorpion. But anyway, not much more on the top or bottom. So yeah, let's get to it. And the Scorpion figure out of the box. And is this the worst figure ever, or worst Scorpion figure for your Marvel Legends collection? For me, yeah. It's probably my least favorite, to be honest with you, but it's not a horrible figure. I think people are going to like it. I could imagine myself being someone to happily pick this up if I didn't have any of the Toy Biz Legend style versions. You know, this would probably be the preferred one to get. I really did like the animated series back in the day, and I like this style, the costume design. I like the face showing through the mask and all that, so there are definitely things I do like about this figure. I just don't think it's big enough. I made that complaint before on the Shartimus Prime channel. Again, fuck that guy. But he did a pretty good job reviewing this one right over here. And this figure I still think is too small. It's the same exact body mold, okay, you guys. But he did look a little bit smaller during his first earlier books and everything. So if one is going to feel more accurate, it's going to be this one for me. This one I wish was larger. I feel like in the cartoon they did bulk up Scorpion a little bit more than he looked in the comics. But still, I think he was bigger than how he looks right here compared to this Amazing Fantasy 15 Spider-Man, which is a smaller Spider-Man figure. You know what I mean? That's not... I don't have a Renew Your Vows next to me right here, but that is a bigger Spider-Man figure compared to most. It is a smaller Spider-Man figure compared to most. Here's a good example. I happen to have a retro card Spider-Man figure that, you know, used Sunfire body mold parts and stuff. We all remember this one. And you can see, like, these two stand at about the same height. If anything, Spider-Man is standing just a little bit taller by a hair. So that's unfortunate to me. That means that he's too small. The paint apps look good. I think Bobby Valla is the one behind the design of this figure. I think he made claim for it. And I don't have a problem with the face sculpt. I do like it. I like how it comes through with the paint. He initially wanted that other version to come with the face showing. And, you know, sorry, it's a little bit blurry, but yeah, it's fine. I don't have a problem with the head sculpt. I think it looks pretty good. But the tail is too long, and the figure is just not big enough. I love the bendy wire tail. It makes me happy as hell, so I can't complain about that. I love that we have bendy wire tail. I would have been so bummed out if we didn't, but it could have stopped around here, I think. I mean, if it was in more proportion to the rest of the figure, like how we see with this old school one, you know, old school Toy Biz Days nailed it as far as the length of the tail. This one, it's just a little too much, just a little extra. Wish he had interchangeable hands. You know, two gripping hands with sharp fingernails would have been nice to have. I feel like this figure needs to just be redone from scratch, to be honest with you. It needs to be done all over again. So we know the articulation. We know how it works. It's not too bad. Head looks all the way up. I like that we have the ball joint with the hinge. You have pinned joints. It's going to piss some people off. I saw it coming with this one, so I'm not that mad at it, but I am more upset about, the things that stand out to me, like the height of the figure. I really think that they could have gone with something larger, kind of like Captain America height. I think that would have worked out fine. Let's see if I can get my Captain America out of here, because I do want to do some size comparisons and everything. So, but to measure him out first, you can see that he stands under 6.5 inches tall, so he's short. He's definitely on the short side. Where did that Ultimate Captain America figure go? I just had him right here. Ah, damn it. Anyway, he's gone forever, never to be found again. Or I could just use this 20th anniversary Captain America figure. See, like that height right there, I think would have worked out pretty well. I have the animated Spider-Man Walmart exclusive. Thank you again, Alpha Magnus, for making that happen. And you could see how this guy is just a tiny bit shorter than Scorpion, which I guess kind of works. It'll work for some. I think he should be bigger. Like the height difference should be closer to this, I would like him to be, at least a half a head taller than Spider-Man. So if Scorpion had like this kind of bulk to him, that would have been fine. It's just a bit short. Super frustrating, man. Yeah, it bums me out. I feel like they just need to start from scratch all over again. You can see the animated series figure right there. I'm not going to bring out my Toy Biz Legend style figure from the shelf. He's, on the ceiling, but you can see these two, so you get all of these Scorpions side by side right here. So, again, if you're desperate for a Scorpion figure, this is going to be the next poster, by the way. Boom. If you don't really care that much about the Scorpion and you just need one on the shelf and you want it to have the look that you remember from the cartoon, this will be sufficient, I guess, if you are fine with mediocre action figures. I'm not, trying to be a hella mean about it, but for real, it'll fit on a shelf. It'll serve its purpose. However, I think that it did fall short for me. Is it the worst? I think that's a subjective statement, to be honest with you. But it's my least favorite of the versions of all the Marvel Legends style versions that are out there. I think it's probably my least favorite one. Because at least this one, I could pretend it's like, an earlier version that looked a little smaller in the comics anyway. I feel like he did get a little bit bigger in the books as time went on. Eventually got really big. Hey, I found that Captain America with the big head. By the way, if you don't agree with me about the big head, I hate you forever. No, it's a matter of opinion. To me, I think the head's too big. Other people think it's not too big. To each their own. But anyway, I hope everyone has a good day. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more Russ Toy reviews coming to the channel, because I feel bad, not posting. So stay tuned for more posts coming your way. And yeah. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.